to address the issue of last week. Traveling on September 30th was a mistake, and I regret it. The first National Day of Truth and Reconciliation was a time for Indigenous people and non-Indigenous people alike to reflect and connect.
That was Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, shall we say, struggling to find the right words to articulate just how regretful or mistaken he was for going on a trip to Tofino on a holiday on the very day that his government declared the National Truth and Reconciliation Day in this country. So it was, of course, Brian Passafume from the Toronto Sun that discovered that the Prime Minister's plane had left Ottawa, even though the Prime Minister's itinerary had said that he was in private meetings in Ottawa. No, he was on a vacation. He was jetted off to the beautiful surf sides of Tofino and staying in a multi-million-dollar, beautiful lakefront, beachfront vacation spot. And of course, we know that's worth millions of dollars. A little bit of controversy with the owner of that beachfront property. But nonetheless, why is it so hard for Trudeau to actually just say the words sorry? There's so many politicians that have actually said that. And, maybe it's just words, but it actually means something when they acknowledge it. Recently, the Premier of Alberta, Jason Kenney, whose province has been struggling terribly with COVID-19, has had to completely reverse course, close things down, put in more restrictions. Jason Kenney came out and apologized and said sorry. They opened too quick. They acted too fast. They weren't thoughtful and as careful. And it meant something. Why is it that Trudeau and his merry band of enablers are incapable or unwilling to just say the words? Even Indigenous leaders across the country are very upset and remain this day very upset and frustrated with Justin Trudeau. Have a look.
We don't understand how it's possible that he could not have taken the time to be publicly present for such an important day.
If you were a Seinfeld fan, which I was, most of the world was, George Costanza, one of the most lovable characters, always had a saying.
Oh, you can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister.
I don't know what that means.
No one really knew what that meant, nor none of the other characters, but it was a line that Costanza liked to use all the time. But just like Justin Trudeau, no one ever really understands what his meaning is. He's regrettable. It was a mistake. Here's a mistake, Mr. Trudeau. Leaving your cell phone at home, leaving the windows open when it's raining. Those are mistakes, not taking a vacation on a very significant day, the very day that your government established as a commemoration for truth and reconciliation. Log on to Facebook and Twitter. Let us know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.